The scene opens on a rainy battlefield. Tens of thousands of soldiers are waiting. Cannons sit in long rows. The air is so thick with tension you could almost feel it in your chest. This wasn't just another battle, this was Napoleon Bonaparte's final gamble. The year was 1815, and the Battle of Waterloo was about to decide the future of Europe. Napoleon had escaped from exile and wanted to reclaim his empire. He raised a massive army and planned to crush the British and Prussian forces before they could join together. His main opponent, the Duke of Wellington, leading a British-led coalition with the Prussian army under General Blucher marching toward the battlefield. On the 18th of June 1815, after heavy rain the night before, Napoleon launched his attack on the waterlogged fields of Waterloo in Belgium. The ground was soaked, cannons got stuck in the mud, and French soldiers struggled to move quickly. Napoleon believed he could break the enemy before the Prussians arrived, but time was not on his side. The fighting was brutal. French forces struck the British positions over and over. One of the bloodiest clashes happened at a farmhouse called Huguenot. It never fell, but thousands died trying. Meanwhile, British infantry formed tight defensive squares against the famous French cavalry, shoulder to shoulder. Bayonets pointed outward, holding the line like solid rock. Then came the turning point. In the afternoon, Napoleon sent in the Imperial Guard, his most elite and loyal troops, to break the British center. Everyone thought this would end the battle, but for the first time ever, the Guard was pushed back. And right then, the Prussian army arrived on Napoleon's flank, launching a fresh assault. The French army began to crumble. Soldiers fled in panic, and chaos took over the battlefield. By evening, it was finished. Napoleon's army was destroyed. In just one day, over 40,000 men were killed or wounded. It marked the final fall of Napoleon. Just weeks later, he surrendered and was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena, where he spent the rest of his life. The Battle of Waterloo changed all of Europe. It ended more than a decade of war and marked Britain's rise as a major power. Napoleon had once controlled almost the entire continent, but at Waterloo, his ambition finally met its end. So next time someone mentions Waterloo, remember it wasn't just a place or a battle, it was a moment that reshaped the world. Tell me in the comments, do you think Napoleon could have won if the Prussians hadn't arrived in time? And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon if you love powerful stories from history. I've got more unbelievable battles and empires coming up next.